Are there any other overhyped AI trends that you might warn folks about? Are there any bandwagons that raise red flags for you, to use every idiom under the sun? Or what are some of the other trends that you think people are focusing on, and in your mind you're like, we're too early, or too late, or it just doesn't need that level of mind share right now, or doesn't deserve it?
I think that it all centers on the infrastructure side for me. Like, we set out trying to build tools for developers. This is however many, year and a half ago at this point, expecting there to be 50 million developers of agents coming to build on top of stuff. And nobody really showed up, which is fine. Like, there were many thousands of users doing interesting things. And maybe it was us believing in the exponential curve too quickly. But the number of people focused on credit cards for agents, like, we don't need 75 providers of credit cards for agents. Like, we need a few, maybe 10 or 20. I understand why they're getting funded, because VCs that might have specialized in fintech are going to say, okay, well, what's the next thing that's close in the AI neighborhood or AI adjacent that we can invest in, that we can wrap our minds around? Over the last 6 to 12 months, my view, and I would say our view, has changed, which is there's a bunch of people fighting for that 1% early adopter stuff, and far fewer that are going and thinking about the other 99%, which is, my mom does not care what the agent credit card is. She just wants to know that when she talks to Siri or whatever it might end up being, that it can go buy things. And this is the last mile problem to some extent. There's last mile problems in all different directions depending on which way you're walking.
It's a radius problem. It goes all the way around.
Well, yes, but it's weird because the companies that are getting funded are the infrastructure companies. And not to make this a show about funding, I don't actually care about funding. What really matters is, do consumers pay you, not do investors write you a check. I think that there needs to be more focus on the consumer side, and maybe it's the business and consumer side. I'm lumping them all together, but like covering that last mile for a smaller set of use cases. It's not, hey, here's agent credit cards. Like, hey, agent builders, come do this. People are making the same mistake we had made a year ago. I'm trying to give free advice and saying, like, you can absolutely go work on infrastructure, but make sure that you're covering the last mile yourself, or at least figuring out how to cover it yourself. And that's where, on the Polsia side, somebody had a tweet, which I just said I wasn't going to make him a punching bag, but whatever. I think the Ben guy would be open to this feedback. I would love to help him. If Polsia actually worked, this guy would have gone and started 1,000 businesses and had them all be agent-led, and he would run 1,000 $50 million businesses and be happily ever after. Why is he selling picks and shovels when he just needed 1 or 2 businesses to go work? And as somebody that has tried both of those things and is halfway through some of the agents running the businesses thing, like, it is hard, and it falls over for all these reasons that we're still discovering and trying to fix and offer to everybody else on our own. So this isn't like we're holier than everybody else. We are just, I would say, eyes wide open at, hey, these things are not that close to solving the last mile problem. We're trying like hell to do it, and want builders that are stepping in and comfortable and honest about where things are today.